Hey friends, it's Jenna. What's up and welcome back to my channel. Today I have an estate sale haul video of items I'm going to be listing over in my Poshmark closet, but this one's going to be a little bit different than ones I've done in the past. So before I get into that, first I have to acknowledge my guest. I have Poppy over here. Hey Poppy. I'm dog sitting her. It's my sister's dog and she wanted to be in the video, so she's chilling up there. And then also, if you're new to my channel, if you're not familiar with me or who I am a full-time clothing seller over on the Poshmark app, and I sell clothing for a living, shoes, accessories, all that fun stuff. And on this channel I like to share just tips and tricks, my journey, and kind of behind the scenes of my whole Poshmark business, as well as other lifestyle and fashion videos. So if that sounds good to you, go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. Now let's get into today's haul video. Like I said, it's an estate sale haul, but the thing is, I didn't pick out any of these items myself. And I bet you're wondering, how did you get estate sale items that you didn't pick out yourself? Well, I have my mom to thank for that. So before I started reselling, I always went to estate sales with my mom. She was just always into it, and we would go look at like random home stuff, art. You just never know what you're gonna find. And then once I started reselling, I started going to estate sales to look for clothing and inventory to sell on Poshmark. And it's actually one of my favorite resources for inventory. I love estate sales, and I'm lucky, I'm fortunate in Atlanta that we do have a lot of them, and some are more like vintage style estate sales, some are moving sales with more current inventory. There's been estate sales from like movie and TV shows that have been canceled and they're selling off all their inventory. So there's just all kinds of estate sales out there. And like I mentioned, I used to go to them with my mom, and now she helps me pick out inventory at estate sales, but usually we do it together. And I just happened to be out of town 2 weeks ago, and she saw an estate sale that she thought looked like it might have some good items for me to sell, so she decided to go without me. And I had no idea she was going. I didn't know what she was getting, but after she went to the sale, she texted me and she was like, oh my gosh, I just went to a great estate sale. I got a ton of stuff. I was there for 3 hours picking out items, which seems like a long time, but she said she was like really careful in going through everything, and she kept asking herself, what would Jenna do? Like, what would I buy? So she knows my aesthetic, she knows my brand, she knows the type of stuff I like to sell, and like I said, she shops with me, so I really trust her judgment most of the time. Love you, Mom. But yeah, she got a bunch of stuff, and I wanted to share the haul with you, and of course I did reimburse her for these items. I'm going to be selling them and making a profit. So yeah, she spent my money without me knowing, but I'm pretty happy with what she got. So let's just go ahead and get into the haul video. So starting off the haul with clothing, and I would say this haul is a good mix of clothing, shoes, and accessories. And the clothing, I noticed, you can probably tell by this rack, it's a lot of like long sleeves and sweaters and jackets, and definitely more fall style items, which I'm glad that she picked up. I do buy stuff year round, but especially as we're starting to transition from summer to fall, I think it's really important to stock your closet with things people are looking for and what they're going to be needing. So I'm glad she grabbed a lot of fall stuff. But the first item is this Free People item. You can probably tell by the print. It's just a really pretty floral slip dress, and it's got these sequin embellishments on the hem. It's kind of crinkly material, and here's what the tag looks like. This one I'm pretty sure is an extra small. Yep, extra small. And it's also new with tags. This retailed for $128, so that was a good find by her. I think it would be really pretty layered with like a chunky knit cardigan. And then a couple of t-shirts, because I love my graphic tees. And this one's a United States Marine Corps tee, veteran tee, and I like the graphic. And also what's really cool about this one is it's kind of faded and worn in for you. I really like that, especially on black tees, so I'm glad she grabbed this one. It is a size large, and it's just a unisex fit. And then of course a Harley Davidson tee. Harley stuff does really well. It's really popular right now, and this one has a really cool logo on it. It is a size medium. And then also on Harley tees, usually under the artwork it tells you the year it was done. So this is a 2001 shirt. And then the back of it has the location it's from. So this is from Roswell, Georgia. It's got the eagle and the flags on it. And then onto some tops. And in the fall, I also love like plaid flannels. I think they're just a really great layering piece. And this one is nice and broken in. It might actually be vintage. I've never seen this brand before. It's called Master Bull. It's a size large, and it almost looks like it might be made from an old shirt, like they upcycle them, because it's just got some wear to it, some fading, very grunge 90s Nirvana. That's what it makes me think of. The next top is this sweater knit top, and it's got these fun little puff sleeves that become more fitted as they go down. And then it's also crossover wrap style, which I think is really flattering, and it's got some different knit designs. And this one is by Free People. This one is a size extra small. A lot of this stuff you will see is an extra small because it did come from one estate, so one person, and obviously they're pretty much the same size. And then this next item is also a Free People top. So this is a Free People size small. This is a little bit older of a tag, but this is a waffle knit thermal shirt, and those are super popular, especially the ones that have embellished sleeves like this. So this is really pretty floral embroidery. I think this would be good with some like wide leg jeans, but people collect these, so I definitely am excited that she grabbed this. And she also found this next one, which is a V-neck, and it's more of an acid wash finish. And this one has the embellished cuffs, not the whole embellished sleeves, but these are really popular. Some go for a lot of money. So if you find a Free People top that has any kind of detailing on the sleeves or on the cuffs like this, look it up on Poshmark and see what they go for, because some of them go for a lot. And this one is a size small. Okay, the next one is a combo between a thermal shirt and a sweater. So the top portion and the sleeves are that waffle thermal knit, and then the cuffs and also the bottom portion are sweater design or sweater material. And then it's got this patchwork embroidered applique detail. And this one I'm pretty sure is a size small as well. And then this one has that fun cutout too, so I like that one a lot. And then hoodies and sweatshirts are one of my favorite things for fall / back to school, and these embroidered type ones do really well. This one, when I looked at it, I thought it was Lucky brand, but it is actually a Free People style, and this one is a size small also. Just got some embroidery on the front and sleeves, and then the back of it is plain. So the next couple are actually Lucky brand hoodies, and a lot of people collect these as well. They have a pretty good following. So here's what the tag on this one looks like. It's a size small, and it's got this applique on the front, and then the back of it also has kind of some birds and other, I don't know, these almost look like Asian inspired lotus leaves, things like that. I don't know. I'll figure that out and put that one up. And then the next one is another embroidered style with a bunch of flowers and floral designs on the cuffs and the bottom. And I just think that's a really good basic piece. So it's a size small as well. Really pretty with the floral on the hood too. Okay, the next two sweatshirts, these are more vintage style. I'm pretty sure they're both vintage. I need to look at them a little bit closer. She might have gotten these with the intention of me distressing them, because sometimes I'll crop them or bleach them or something like that, but I think I'm gonna leave these as is because I really like them. This one's Statue of Liberty in New York, and again, it's got some dates down here at the bottom, so I'm gonna look a little bit more into that. And this one is a size medium, and it kind of reminds me of stuff that I've seen at like Brandy Melville. They do a lot of these like big city style sweatshirts, so I think that'll be good. And then the next one is a school sweatshirt. It's a Carolina sweatshirt. It's really soft and thin. This one I'm pretty sure it's vintage, and it's just the perfectly broken in sweatshirt, and this one is a size large. Okay, the next sweater is a vintage Free People. So I remember this Free People tag from way back when I was younger. This is definitely an older tag, but it's a really cool sweater. It is wool, and it also is hand knit. So someone made this by hand, and it's slightly cropped. It's just got this Fair Isle design, which Fair Isle stuff does really well. And then I like how it has the braided tie in the front. It's got the details on the cuff. It's just a really quality sweater. Okay, the next thing is this jacket, which I know why she picked this up, because I really like Southwestern style stuff, and especially stuff that has horses on it, novelty print horses, I have found to do really well. And it's also got this design at the bottom. It has pockets. It's a really soft and cozy fleece zip up jacket, and I have no idea what this brand is. I've never heard of it before. It's called Tsunami. This is a size small. It's made in Canada, but I think that'll go really well with the stuff in my closet, so I can totally see why she picked that. And then the next thing is this oversized plaid shirt jacket. So it's definitely thicker than a regular flannel shirt, and it has the Sherpa lining inside, which is really soft. I tried this on. I'm a size medium and this is a size medium as well. And it just fits a little bit oversized. Pair it with some jeans and a graphic tee and you're good to go. And then, oh, I do have 2 accessories hanging on this rack. So I had a couple scarves that she found and they are both Harley Davidson. They're vintage Harley Davidson like bandanas, and you could wear these around your neck. You could wear them in your hair. You could tie them on a bag, which I think would look really cool. I've seen a lot of people do that as well. This one I think is cool. It says sink your claws into something wild. But yeah, I'm gonna probably model those just to show, you know, how I would wear them. Okay, the next category is gonna be hats, accessories, shoes, bags, etc. And so these 2 hats are ones that she picked up at the sale, and I really like this Harley Davidson baseball cap. It's vintage, worn in. I love the distressed edges. It's like they've already done all the work for you. And then it's got the Shield logo embroidery on the back right there. And the brand on this hat, it's a really good quality brand. It's called American Needle. I've sold stuff by them before, but this is just a really well-made hat. And like I said, already distressed and everything. Okay, and this hat is a really awesome cowboy hat. I'm not sure if this one is vintage, but I haven't seen one like this before, or I haven't seen one by this brand. It's called Eddie. And I really like the band on this one as well. It's just embellished. It's got a bunch of studs on it. A really great brown taupe color. And then inside it has some more details about it. So Eddie, it has the size of the hat, which is a 7 1/4, and also the style, which is the tombstone style. So I might model this one. I really think it could be a unisex hat. So I'll see how that goes, but like I said, I love selling hats and I think this is perfect for the fall. A couple of leather belts, and the first one has this really nice big oval buckle, and it's got a tooled leather design with some cutout details. There is no brand or size or anything on this. What I do with belts, I always measure the full length of them, and also I measure to like the shortest hole and the longest hole. That way someone can measure around themselves and see if it's gonna fit them. So even though this one doesn't have a brand, I think it'll do well just based on the style alone. I find leather does really well, and also unique designs like this. This next one, I can see why she picked it up. So it's really pretty. It's got this floral, again, tooled leather design, and then it's got some leaves cut out, and it also has 2 little birds on the back. So on this one, the brand surprised me. I wasn't expecting it to be Old Navy, but it is Old Navy. It's a size medium, but it's extremely good quality and just a really cool design. So I like that one a lot. Next up are a couple jewelry items that are in these boxes, and I don't always pick up a lot of jewelry like thrifting. Sometimes we'll find stuff at estate sales. They're actually both by Lucky brand, and I like that they still have the box. So let me open this. So these are both limited edition necklaces, and they are a Beatles collaboration with Lucky brand. And the first one is this layered necklace. So it's got this shorter leather cord, almost more choker length, and it says Penny Lane. And then the bottom is a longer chain with this little Beatles logo, silhouette charm, and then also this little jewel. It's got the adjustable clasp closure in the back, and also these little stars that spell out Beatles. So that's a really cool piece. And then this next one is just a longer style necklace. So here's the other one. It's a longer chain, and it also has those little like jewels, but these are on the chain. And then it's got all these dangling charms and a pendant. It has a little flower up here. It's got the Union Jack and American flag mix. It says love, and then it has their cutout silhouettes. So those are pretty cool. I think they'd be great with like a sweater in the fall or a little tee. But again, since they're a collaboration piece, they might go for a little bit more, the Lucky brand and the Beatles. So I'm gonna look those up and see how they do. She picked up 2 pairs of shoes, and I'll start with this pair on the right. These are more of a Western style mule, and they've got the tooled leather design on the toe and across the top. I like this little stacked wooden heel. These are really good quality, and I was so surprised she found this brand because I don't think I've ever found it before. Okay, so the brand on these shoes is Old Gringo, and Old Gringo is a very expensive Western shoe and boot line. They're handmade, I believe, in Mexico, but their boots go for a lot. They're cowboy boots. The mules, I think, don't go for quite as much. Like, I want to say these probably retailed around $300, which is still great. The boots can retail from like $500 to $1,000. So I'm really excited that she found these. These are a size 7. Yeah, I know there are 7 because she thought about keeping them, but she's letting me sell them. So those will be listed. And then the other pair of shoes are these really fun retro style heels. And they have the T-strap design across the top. They have a little like elastic button closure. And then they have this cool rubber heel and sole. And if you're familiar with this brand, they do a lot of shoes like this. They're kind of like a, I don't know, it's almost like a comfort but retro style shoe brand, and it's called Camper. So there's the tag in there, and they just have really unique shoes, and these are polka dot print, obviously, kind of neutral, like a brown cream color. There's the tag, and they're a size 36, which is like a size 6, and they almost look like they've barely been worn. Okay, and the last category is bags, and she found some really awesome bags, which I am excited about because I feel like I haven't found that many bags lately, and these are just super cool, especially some of these I think would be really good school bags if anyone's like in college or high school or anything like that and you wanted to carry your books, but nothing like too crazy. So this one's actually a backpack, and it's just a cloth backpack, but it's got these like really nice sturdy straps on it, and obviously this really cool embroidery. It's just very colorful, it's textured, it almost looks like friendship bracelets, and it's got some on the sides too, and it just has this flap top which snaps closed. And the brand on this one, I was surprised, it's Free People. I don't think I've seen one like this in a while. This might be a little bit older, but it's just really cool and unique, and it just has the Free People tag right in here. Okay, and the next 2 bags are both Lucky brand. So this first one is a more plain tote. It does have this really pretty hot pink suede bottom, and then this middle part's kind of woven. It's got suede again at the top in a brown, and then these really nice handles. So this is a pretty big bag. I definitely think you could fit a laptop in it and maybe a couple of books. And then it has this little magnetic snap at the top. It's got a really pretty lining, and like I said, it's Lucky brand, so it's just got that tag in there, but a lot of space. And I've sold some of the totes like this in the past and they've done well. I haven't found any recently, so we'll see how that does. And I have sold a bag in this exact style before, but I believe a different print, and it's more of like a tote bucket bag, but it has a really long strap that you can either make shorter or you could wear it as like a crossbody. It's got pockets on the side. Just a really nice cherry blossom print with some birds on it, and then also again it has the suede detailing which just makes it really sturdy. And this one's a zip top, and then again the inside is lined and it has the logo in there. And then this is the final bag she found. I think this might be my favorite bag. I love all of them, but this one's a really nice leather bag, and then it's got this bead detailing, seed bead detailing. It kind of looks like tribal, again, Southwestern. And it's a backpack, but it's like a one shoulder backpack that you can kind of sling over crossbody style, similar to those Kavu bags if you've ever seen those. And then it opens in a really neat way. So I'm going to try and do this while holding my camera. But basically you just slide it open on the strap like this, and then there is a snap right here. And then you have your whole bag in here. So this one's more of like a purse backpack. I don't think you could fit any books or anything. And then I'm gonna pull out the brand because I think it's from like a very small, maybe leather shop. Okay, so here's the brand tag. It's called Hellbent Leather and Silver, Durango, Telluride in Colorado. So I think this is probably like a smaller, maybe mom and pop type of shop. I'm gonna look it up. I think it's really cool. Maybe this is like a handmade piece or something, but I definitely think it is a very unique style, so I'm excited to get that one listed. So that's everything that my mom picked up from the estate sale. Go ahead and give her a thumbs up on this video if you liked seeing her haul. Definitely something new. She's never done this before. I don't know how often this will happen, but I thought it was a really cool experience, and I can't wait to get everything listed over in my Poshmark closet, which I always have linked in the description box below if you want to check out you know, what these items look like, how much I list them for, etc. Go ahead and check out my Poshmark closet, which is Empty Hanger. And also let me know down in the comment section below what your favorite item was, and maybe if there was anything you wouldn't have picked up or you thought she should have passed on. I love getting insight from you guys and just hearing your feedback, so definitely let me know in the comment section down below if you have any. So thank you again for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!